So much for free speech. In front of 2,000 people. And then this other gal got up and started to continue it, and she cut her off, and then it was my turn. And I let the lady have it. She cut off my microphone right away. I turned up, stood up, big and loud, and said, "Hey, for some reason we can't talk about the state of California squandering her resources to fund mass murder and world terrorism because this lady's turned off my microphone. Why is she, nobody else's microphone gets turned off? Why is she just picking on us? Because we are the 9/11 campaign. And she's committing treason. Thank you for listening." We walked out. I'll never forget that in that pitch. I would just hope somebody calls me on that sign out there. But I told Rich the other day, you know, up and down this highway there used to be signs all over. What's that sign say? I used to see signs all over from I don't see a one. Has anybody seen one? Okay. Right, but there's no signs up to support Maureen. Maureen.
They're just afraid to speak out. That's the big problem they're having with that country. Everybody's afraid.
Well, wait a minute. Why would they be afraid to speak to Noreen? Why do you say that?
No, I meant about everything.
Well, in this particular case, I'm telling you, in this particular case, there are no signs up about Noreen. Now, that isn't from people being scared. Come on, Noreen's dirty. That isn't from people being scared. Please, don't diminish that. It's a huge accomplishment. Okay. So, where do you leave off?
Finish the list.
What's that?
I finished
The list. Okay. Well, who's reading this thing to get Hillary? Is somebody reading this? I was reading. Chris, you want to read this? Start the clock.
Get Hillary's damn email. She, Mike Pence, Paul Ryan, Mitch McConnell, John McCain are mass murdering traitors. Donald Trump disgustingly covers for them.
Okay, now, I've been talking about this for a long time, this treason. And nobody's mentioning it, nobody will agree with me. But they'll put a great show on about emails. Did anybody die from those emails? Really? Who died?
Well, spy in Iran, and a lot of people giving away our positions, all our security.
How do you know that?
It's all on the internet.
They have proof? Or just
Emails contain information vital to our national security was compromised by Russia, by WikiLeaks, and they don't know who all got it. She left it all hanging out there where anybody could hack it. She probably got paid for it. China's got all the information.
I had thought about that, but she just bought it right there.
Yeah, that's exactly right. She screwed up the whole world by those emails. It's all coming to a head on her now because she's the FBI's going to do anything about it now. The Department of Justice are having trouble even getting permission to investigate.
I said, no, she's still up for election.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Also on the emails was that she funded ISIS.
Yep, funding ISIS, the whole, everything she's done. That's why she had the private server so she could do anything she wanted.
Also, the email said what?
She funded ISIS.
She funded? How did she fund this?
President Obama.
In her email, she wrote that she funded this.
And Obama's in on the whole thing too, why it's not getting prosecuted. She sent emails to the known illegal server.
Okay, Rich.
Yeah.
I've been talking here for an hour and a half now about her signing a law which killed 68,000 people, 6,800 people, wounded 100,000 people. Is there any comparison?
Well, it adds into it, John. It's because
No.
it
But
enhances
is there
it,
any
like-
comparison?
Oh, no.
What
No.
the damage she did was authorizing this law.
Well, those
Yeah.
figures overlap. Who knows how many people she killed? The people in Libya, you know,
Yeah,
there was
but
only
you
a
cannot
few. Yeah.
prove it, Rich. There's no way to prove it. She did not take direct action that caused that. She may have issued some emails that had information in there, but
She was negligent.
she says she made a mistake.
But no, it's
But
not.
how can you prove that those emails killed anybody?
Timing. Timing, you know, percent, and that's.
It's nothing like,
No, it's nothing like that, but they just all tied together.
this is huge.
Yes, sir.
Continuance.
It's a distraction. It's a distraction. She is able to evade a charge of harming anybody with emails. That's what's going on. This cannot be evaded. So, forget Hillary's damn emails. Come on.
On October 16th, 2002, Hillary and 372 other world terrorists in the 7th Congress, 2,982 unplanned 9/11 murders causing President George W. Bush. Again, the slaughter of 880,000 Muslims and 4,843 Americans, including Captain Mayan Khan. As one man determined to use under strike first martial law was the fascist.
You know, stop there. I said fascist king. This is the leading paragraph. Anybody can think of anything and put in there. You got some space there. For the Christian wrong, for organized crime. Doesn't fascist king include that?
Yeah, it kind of covers a lot.
That kind of says it all.
Thank you. They triggered.
It triggered the Arab Spring, ISIS, and ISIL. Under the 14th Amendment,
Okay,
gun,
instead of saying they have got room, these
What they're saying.
documented traitors triggered the Arab Spring, ISIS and ISIL, and bankrupted our country. Under the 14th Amendment, none may hold any office, civil or military. Under U.S. Code Title 18, Section 2381, they shall suffer death. Now, this document has this also printed. Pardon me? On page 15, it says, on page 14, it says, no state shall apply the 14th Amendment. And on section 15, it says, section 3, no person shall be a senator, representative of Congress, or elector of president, vice president, to hold any office, civil or military, including the President of the United States and the United States, who shall have engaged in insurrection or given aid and comfort to enemies thereof. But Congress may, by a vote of 2/3 of each house, remove such disability. That's the law. So now I'm saying, hey, if you want Hillary Clinton to be a legitimate candidate for president, and if all these people I've listed here, these 372 other traitors, and there's no time limit on statute of limitation on treason charge, capital crime, treason. I got the rest of my life to do it. even for people that are no longer in Congress, I can hold them accountable. Like I know who they are. They committed treason with this vote. They can all get off the hook if they rescind that law. And what happens when elected? Bingo, we have constitutional government. We're trying to get constitutional government 227 years. We're talking big time, deadly serious stuff here. Okay. Rich, are you reading this, Chris?
Yeah, we're on the second paragraph. Okay. Democratic National Convention cease further contact. That T is not home. The T in contact isn't home. The rest of the word is home.
Contact?
Yeah.
Second
Further
T.
contact, the last T is
Oh, okay.
not a Representative Jared Huffman, our former anti-strike first, Art of Tough,
Stir. Okay.
strike firster, Art of Tough, Senator Barbara Boxer, Second Amendment champion,
No, the most powerful one.
the most powerful woman in Congress, former anti-strike firster, Nancy Pelosi. Second Amendment champion and former anti-strike firster, Mike Thompson. And boxer seat-seeking candidate and former anti-strike firster, Loretta Sanchez. 252 other super delegate public officers, including our Governor Edmund G. Brown Jr., who blocks my petitions for our extraordinary relief from Hillary's treason, which she and 373 other bound by oath and contract public servants literally gave aid and comfort to enemies, foreign and domestic, and damn emails complainer Bernie Sanders quoting John Wagner attached all committed treason.
I have in the other exhibits one's a one page, the other is a couple page petitions to the judge just to order the Secretary of State not allow Hillary Clinton to appear in the 2008 election and now the 2016 election because of her treason. And the only way that Jerry Brown could defeat that simple one-page petition was to declare me vexatious litigant, so I couldn't prosecute. And as a result, I couldn't protect myself from this shit next door. And that was from the time. But here we are with this today, and I'm saying all these people committed treason because they supported Hillary Clinton. And the presiding judge here is a woman, Bernie, what's her name? I forget her name. And twice I have applied to open a court hearing to get a judge to compel to to mandate that the Secretary of State not allow Hillary Clinton to be in any California election. And I didn't have this. I didn't have the other exhibits I had. To hold anybody accountable. But now I do. And so I'm gonna go back in to this local judge with a simple one-page thing. Either you yourself sign this order to compel the Secretary of State to not allow Hillary Clinton to run for office in the state of California, or you, presiding judge, are committing treason and are right for whatever it says here, and may not hold any office in the United States, like it says here. So, and of course I'll get the Board of Supervisors to stamp it. Public Defender's Office to stamp it as received, court clerks to receive, and I'll get the what's the attorney for the county of Sonoma County, Jill Ravitch, what's her title? District Attorney. Get her office to sign it, take it in there to that judge, what the hell is she gonna do? One way or the other, I'm gonna break this thing open. Or somebody's gonna hang, that's all there is to it, somebody's gonna fucking hang. Excuse my French. Okay. So they all committed treason. Go on now, please.
By unanimously, according to Bernie on national television, endorsing the second time presidential candidate, former New York Senator Clinton, whom all in Congress have been repeatedly informed is one of 373 traitors who authorized 9/11 attempted wife killer George W. Bush to use the armed forces as he determines to be necessary. The attached Exhibit G2 to strike first in Iraq in favor of their sponsors in the war. Exhibit G2 documents in Section 3A of Public Betraying Law 107243 that our presidents were authorized to